Khorne here, and today I will be sharing with you what I consider to be the best start for Imrik. In the video I will be showing you how you can beat both Trech's and Drazhoath's starting armies, which makes it easier for you to conquer them before they become a major problem. You will want to start by attaching your mage to the army and fighting the first battle. Now it is important to fight the first battle manually and take as few casualties as possible. The dwarves are slow and easily outmaneuvered, so you do not have to be concerned. Use the fire mage to constantly cast spells on the enemy infantry and have Imrik run circles around their army to have them blob up, so you can deal more damage with your fireballs. Whenever a situation presents itself, you should try and attack the artillery piece with Imrik to try and decrew it. Doing this will ensure they are damaged and disorganized when they reach your front line, making it easier for you to wipe them out. Make sure to run down the general for a higher chance of gaining an item. After winning the battle, you will want to attack the settlement. And here you can auto-resolve it, as you will be able to replenish all of the damage over the next 2 turns. Sack the settlement and then occupy it. Recruit another lord at your capital. It can be whatever you want, but it would be best if you have saved a level 1 life or high archmage that lowers the construction cost of buildings. I went with just a prince here to make it more difficult. Start recruiting 2 archers globally and 4 locally in the newly recruited army. Begin constructing the landmark at Bone Gulch. Demolish the barracks at your capital. Begin constructing the income building. Start putting skill points towards Bowmaster in the red line. And start researching archery prowess in the technology tree. And end the turn. Next turn you will just move Imrik as close to Ashridge Mount as you can, while still being able to encamp. Make sure to put points into Burning Head for the fire mage. Begin constructing the entertainment building and end the turn. Now this turn I made a bit of a mistake and I will tell you how to avoid it. Besiege the settlement with Imrik and force march the second army within range of the settlement to reinforce Imrik. Don't transfer the units into Imrik's army as I did here, as you will not be able to capture the settlement after sacking it. Fight the battle manually, the same as the first battle, and as I mentioned, sack the settlement and then occupy it. Afterwards you will transfer the archers from the second army into Imrik's. In this situation here I wasn't paying attention, and Imrik didn't have enough movement to occupy the settlement. But if you made the same mistake, you will force march your second lord as close to the settlement as you can, and then swap him out for another one. If you still had movement left, you will be able to swap stances to regular stance and occupy the settlement. If you took more damage than you can heal instantly in a turn, use the invocation of Isha now. If not, next turn. Recruit 2 more spearmen and end the turn. Next turn, force march towards Darkhold with both of your armies and end the turn. On turn 5, you will move both of your armies to Darkhold and put them in channeling stance to get more winds of magic reserves. Only do this if they are both at full health, as if they are not, it would be best to encamp them, as you will need all the help you can get in the following battle. On turn 6, you will declare war on Drazhoath and attack Drazhoath. Make sure to bring in your second lord to the battle. Why the factory battle at Drazhoath is a greenskin miner battle, I do not know, but here we are. This is a very difficult and frustrating battle to do, so you have to be very careful. Have your second lord come in as close to your army as you can. I recommend setting up the same location as me in the video, and spreading your units as wide as you can. This is so you can avoid the barrage ability Drazhoath gets. The first barrage will be at 45 seconds into the battle, and the second at 2 minutes and 24 seconds. Make sure to dodge both of them and take no damage, as you will need everything in order to achieve victory. Afterwards, move your army in range of the enemy. Don't have them fire at will. Instead, prioritize getting rid of the Chaos Dwarf units wherever you can. Use the Dragon Princes to attract the enemy's attention, so that they move some of their more dangerous units to chase after them, allowing you to pick them off one at a time. Cast Burning Head constantly to clear out the chaff units. If you see the Fireglaves are within reach of your archers, use the dragon as bait to have them shoot at it, and then target them with your archers to make sure that all of the arrows hit. Also, make sure you don't lose your Dragon Princes, as here I wasn't paying much attention to them and they lost quite a bit of health to the Kadai Fireborn. Once you have cleared most of their army, move up to capture the points. When they send the Kadai Fireborn back, tie them down with your second lord and shoot him with your archers. Afterwards, you will just clean up what is left of their army and win the battle.
If you're enjoying the video, I need about 400 more subscribers to become monetized, so please consider helping me out by subscribing for future content. Now back to the video.
I loot and occupy the settlement to replenish my casualties, and here I move my second lord out of reinforcement range of Imrik and have him recruit one unit to attract Trech. Also, have Imrik recruit a unit. I would recommend you recruit another lord, preferably an archmage of high or life magic, and end the turn. Now, usually when Trech declares war on you and you left him the bait, he will attack. But here he decided to park two of his armies in front of us. If he attacks the second army, you will either be able to run away if you aren't ambushed, but if you are ambushed, you will have to fight the battle and get your lord to rout off the battlefield. Afterwards, you can just run Trech down. In this situation, I wasn't expecting Trech to do this, so I didn't recruit a third lord to be able to not control large armies, which is what I would recommend you to do. Since I can't fight them one at a time, I have to do this as best I can. I put my archers in a checkerboard formation and I run up with Imrik, the mage, the dragon and the dragon princes towards the enemy. Use the mage to constantly cast Burning Head wherever you see them blobbing up like this. And you can also use Imrik to have the enemy blob up around him. Use the cavalry and the dragon to pick off some Skaven slaves if you can. But make sure you don't get stuck, or else you will be in a lot of trouble. Move the dragon to where Trech will be coming from, and use the breath attack when you see the enemy blob up. If you were aggressive enough, the first Skaven army will have charged ahead of the second one, and you will have an easier time in handling them. When the Doom Wheel is in range, have your archers focus fire on it, and have Imrik attack it to try and stop it from moving. Afterwards, use Imrik to try and kill Trech and any other heroes or lords. This battle can go very bad very quickly, so you will have to be very good with your micro in order to win it. Alternatively, if you have recruited a third lord, you will have more than 20 units and will be able to deny Trech to come in as reinforcements and can just handle the battle with ease. After winning the battle, both Trech and Drazhoath are free to conquer. I would recommend you start making your way towards the Black Fortress and taking out Drazhoath first, as he will be a bigger threat than Trech. Well, that's the end of the guide. From here on out, you're on your own. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe for future content. Thank you all for watching, and until next time.